What is going on, everybody? Let's get this started. Ho, ho, ha, ha. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me. And where you're watching from. That would be awesome. I'm going to try to keep up with the chat because last week I sucked at it. So, yeah, let's pop this chat window out. Bam. Hopefully that will help. Jeez, there's a lot of you. Hi. I am living in Poland, Jacob. Singapore, Dubai. Ooh, nice and warm there. It's freaking wet and rainy here now. Indonesia, India, Malaysia. More Dubai, Australia, Philippines, Taiwan, Sydney, Houston, New York City. In New York. South Korea, Toronto. Nice. Well, that confirms the fact that I have a global audience, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my intern has been busting his ass trying to get more and more languages on every single video. And I know it takes like a day or two delay to like get the subtitles, which is okay because it's not like my videos are very, time oriented that this is the day you need to watch this video. But I think we're going to have a total of 37 languages in subtitles on every single video. Greg, St. George, you doing some mountain biking this weekend? I am. From Sweden. Las Vegas. RS 232. I'm hoping that's a car reference. All right, let's see. We got 281 viewers. Thank you all for joining me on this live stream this morning, but only 74 likes. So if you have not already, make sure you click the thumbs up button so more people see this live stream. That brings me to my next point. People keep asking me why I call this live Forex trading when I don't usually take a trade, because I only take a trade when I absolutely see my entry point, and this is almost 3 hours before London open. So I don't see my entry point 3 hours before London. I do my markup 3 hours before London to anticipate what I'm looking for so that when it does hit my level that I want to get in at, I set an alert, then I enter my trade, which is why I broke down in my previous video, my full trade and what I did, the analysis that I did on the live stream as well as post. So if I see it, I'm going to get in. If I don't see it, I'm not going to force a trade and make you guys lose money if you're following my trades and blowing your account. I don't want to be held responsible for that because a lot of people are very bad at risk management. They're like, oh, already said something. I'm going to throw all of my account on it with no stop loss. And then they lose money. I'm not going to be a part of that. Yeah, I only use one monitor for day trading, and it's usually in the office here. I have my trading view up just like this. See? Like this. And then when my alert hits, it's usually on my phone. So, yeah, I spend a lot of time on my phone. I have 9-hour a day screen on time. 70% of which is Discord. So if you aren't in the Discord community, let's see. I saw the chats before the thing started. A lot of you guys want to see gold. I have some advice on gold today, and also US 30. Andre Moral, US 30, my opinion. I will show you why. And I'll show you how to do alerts. Um, huh. Brad Reed. Can't get on Discord, don't own a cell phone. We'll figure something out. Or Google it. Or email me. My email is in the contact section of this YouTube channel. Tommy, the Williams fractal is a lagging indicator. There's a pinned post under that video where I discussed what I meant by all of that. Okay, so a couple of housekeeping items before we get into this. You guys are in the Discord group. Apparently there was a shit show yesterday while I was out playing with my daughter. We go to trampoline parks on a daily basis because I have a membership to there, and it was awesome. But some of the elite members left the group, started their own thing, completely fine. You know, I made the community to just have a place to hang out and talk about charts, whatnot, entries, exits, why, you know, how to stop blowing accounts, just to have a group of friends. So if you outgrow your group of friends, it's completely fine. Like, do your own thing. The one thing I don't appreciate is all of the shit talking on either my admin or me or, you know, people that I work closely with. Like, that's not nice. Don't be a dick. It's like, if you have your own agenda, go do your own agenda. Don't, you know, shit on everybody and then go do your own agenda. And then convince other people to shit on those people. It's dumb. So don't be a child. I will make a detailed video on gold. I'm actually working on something because you guys know my opinion on gold. It is a wishy-washy cluster of wicks and spikes, and it's really hard to see a trend. But let me show you something really quick. Make my face a little bit smaller. Bam. Bam. And look at me, tiny Artie in the corner. Okay, check this out. Let's go down to the 15-minute and hop on gold. So gold on the 15-minute, let's get rid of all these indicators. Gold on the 15-minute looks like, it looks crazy, right? Like you're in a strong uptrend, you know, strong uptrend, and it's just this constant wicking. Like, look at all of these wicks. They're quite ridiculous, honestly. Like this one, huge wick, you know, is bad. This one was actually a divergence. I was watching this one. Divergence, it came down and then wicked and then shot up, creating 3 more peaks to a divergence and then dumped. So this was just stop hunting like crazy above previous levels of resistance. You know what I mean? Like we had this double top, divergence, and then it went up to kill everybody, and then it dumped. So what I've been looking at with gold is trying to create something, either a strategy or a different perspective on looking at gold. And the issue with gold is all of the noise. And that's what I realized. It's all of the noise. Looking at gold on a 15-minute chart is like looking at, I don't know, US 30 or any other Forex pair on the 1 minute or the 5 minute. There's a lot of noise, which is causing a lot of people to lose a lot of money, which is why gold is one of those things that either you love it or you hate it, but it's definitely taken some money from you. So what I started doing is actually looking not at the 1 hour chart, because even the 1 hour chart has this craziness going on. Look at gold on a daily chart. Then on a daily chart, you start seeing these big picture trends. I was marking this up the other day and everybody was saying right here, that gold was going to start dropping because it's at a previous level of support or resistance. Here's the issue with that. If you look at the way higher time frame, you can see that this right here was a double bottom, massive divergence. So obviously it was going to continue up, but nobody saw that because they're looking at gold on the 5-minute, the 15-minute, even the 1 hour. It looks like it was supposed to go down, and it kept going up, and people were like, I don't know why it's going up. Everything shows down. Look at gold on a much higher time frame, and I promise you it's going to be life-changing. Look at this. This is from August 20th, 2020. Strong downtrend. We broke, came down, did not retest, trend continuation. Then we got this massive double bottom divergence. And when you're analyzing any charts, the higher the time frame, the more weight that indication actually carries. So a double bottom divergence on a daily time frame is like, it supersedes every other piece of technical analysis that you've done on it on a lower time frame. So because of that, the break in the trend line, let me zoom this in a little bit more. Double bottom divergence, break, retest, shot up. I mean, at this point, you're only looking for longs, full on reversal, like confirmed reversal, and you could have just targeted all of these levels along the way up. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels since it broke and retested, from 1800 all the way up to 1900. And you guys know that $100 move on gold is freaking huge. So I know people that slay getting massive profits on gold with a $10 move. So $100 move is game changer on gold. Australian dollar, US dollar. Let's look at it on a 1 hour time frame. Okay, mark up support and resistance zones. You guys know how I do it. Boom, just draw lines at the tops and bottoms of things, like two above and 2 below the price. And that's the price action that you should be trading. You can also add minor levels if you want, like this, but split the difference and make it blue, just so that you understand that it is a minor level. So make that thing blue so it doesn't distract you from your big end goals. But what I'm seeing here is we were in a downtrend, broke that trend, found support, pushing up. So I would say trend continuation up. Let me look to see if there's any divergences. Okay, so we had a bearish divergence right here on this small little double top. It rejected, held support, pushing up. I would say this is your next target zone. I wouldn't go short on odd USD today, but I would go short on US 30 because you guys remember my stream from last week. We broke this and had just a freaking free fall drop to the pavement. Bounced off of that trend line, doop, came up, did whatever over the last week, and now we're up here. The thing that I want to focus on is this RSI divergence, right? So we've got a high and a higher high, obviously making that, and then on the RSI, we have a lower high. Big divergence on a major level of support that we have not been at since here, and you can see what happened there. It literally just cascaded down for about a week and a half. So I'm ready for a short on US 30. The one thing that concerns me is this wick. Like I knew that this wick was going to push up to this next zone, but we still have not hit this actual price target of the absolute high that it was at previously. 35,000 is a nice even number for bank levels. So this wick concerns me. That's why I'm a little bit hesitant on it. But what I would do is toss up the RD indicator, or the TMA RSI Divergence. So we've already had this divergence print, right? So as this line continues doing whatever, once the RSI breaks below that point, if it shakes right here and continues down, enter. All day on a short, enter. So I'm just watching that. It'll probably happen in about an hour and a half. I'll have an alert set. Where do I want my alert set? I think once we start playing with this wick right here, in this zone, I'd like to see what happens when price reaches. Why did it wick right here? We had two long wicks. I want to see why it wicked right here, and if we're going to test a little bit higher and break above this level and then cascade down. So my alert is going to sit right here. Let me show you how to do that really quick. Can you guys see this? Okay, so wherever your cursor is on it, you get this crossbar, right? That's where I want to target. The top of this big candle and these two wicks, all of that in the same area. And you just drag your mouse over to the right-hand side, and you see this little plus icon. This is going to be at 34,963. You click the plus icon and click Add Alert. And so now on my phone, I'll get a nice little chime, like a ding, to let me know that the price hit there. And then I can look back at the charts, look if I'm seeing any resistance, see if I'm, getting that cross in the TMA RSI Divergence. And so I'm not going to enter until the price gets down to here, because it could continue up and make higher and higher divergences. Cool? So that's what I'm looking at for US 30 today. Again, Tuesdays are great days for the market, or for traders anyway. Monday's trap day, Fridays, reversal, whatever, Thursday. Tuesdays are really freaking good days. They're super consistent. Technical analysis works on consistent days, That's not a trend line on the RSI. It's just showing you the divergence. Boom and boom. We had lower highs on the divergent, or on the RSI, and higher highs on the price action. Dude, I'm really freaking tired today, man. The whole thing yesterday with the Discord group, I had at least 700 DMs, and that's why I made that huge long public post. So it's on every chat if you guys want to read it. I pinned it everywhere. So yeah, that kept me up for a while. Gbp USD, let's get on it. I know I have it here somewhere. Gbp USD. Cool, it's already marked up for me. I like that. I like to hide my indicators until I've done my overall analysis. There's a huge misconception about indicators, guys. Indicators should not be used solely for your decision making to enter a trade. You need to do your markups on the 1 hour chart, find out your support and resistance levels, see if we are trending down, if we've broken a trend, all of that. And then when you've made your decision, like, okay, I should be looking for shorts, then pull up your RSI, see if there's a divergence, see if that's your first confluence. If that's good, then you can toss up something else like the RD and see, okay, the moving averages are swooping up, like we should be, breaking that and using the 200 as support now, going up, shit like that. So use indicators as your confluence to help you enter your trade, not the indicator says this, I'm going to enter. Lai Jai-hui, what do you think of market sentiment is the question. There is a lot of videos on this on the internet. Market sentiment is what retail traders and what everybody's thinking that the market's going to do. 90% of retail traders lose all of their money. So when I see strong bullish on US 30, when I'm seeing what I'm seeing, and market sentiment is, 90% bullish on US 30, I'm going to go against it because there's a reason why 90% of traders fail. And I feel like even the financial institutions and the big boys, they see market sentiment and they're like, everyone thinks it's going long, dump it. And then, it's like, yeah, usually trading the opposite of market sentiment is a good idea. Yeah, Andreas. So I try to only stick to trending markets. Like this right here is a nice 45-degree angle trending market. This right here was, again, a nice, even steeper trending market. And then it started to flatten out. Like when I see this consolidation flattening out of price, I close my computer and I walk away. I don't want to be stuck in a trade for 16 hours while it consolidates and spikes up and down, pulling liquidity, just accumulating money, and then it shoots up and does whatever. I want to wait for it to shoot up, come back down, small retracement, and then trend continuation. So if it's consolidating, just GTFO all day. Do you think the US is due for a correction? I think the US is due for a collapse. Honestly, like the things that I like living outside of the US and getting a perspective from all of my friends and, seeing trending news articles, like I feel like the US is literally just slowly just hucking away at the dirt, digging their own grave, and they're making it worse and worse and worse. So that's why I have a lot of money in crypto. Yeah, GTFO is get the fuck out. Wait, well, hold on. The IG client sentiment US 30, 25% bullish, 75% bearish. I mean, I like I said, I only use the sentiment when if I see that double top, I think it's going to reverse. And then the other thing says the opposite. That's like another confluence for me knowing that, okay, banks are probably going to go this way. But again, I'm watching because with RSI divergences, hold on, GBP USD, I think, let me put that up. I don't know. I think it might actually go up this night. Like, just watch this trend line right here. If this, if that gets broken, I would go down because we had this like triple top weird thing, but high, lower high. There's something here, but you have to keep in mind that we bounced off this level of support a couple of times. So wait for it to break that trend line right there. Draw the trend line from this line to this line on the 1 hour. Fuck, what was I saying? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, US 30. So, right, we had this huge divergence. And someone just said market sentiment is 75% short, 25% bullish. So with this RSI divergence, this can happen. I explained it in my last live stream. The divergences can continue to happen, and the price will continue to make higher highs, stopping everybody out, right? Because they have their stop loss set above the previous high. And then once it's satisfied, then, it'll tank, but it's got to break that trend line first. It's got to, what trend line are we? I mean, overall, geez, I would say that, as like a big picture. But short term, you could even that, like channel broke, came back in, channel broke. So if it breaks that, because this should theoretically be a support level now, it could create those higher highs. But if it breaks, which is why my little alert is right there. So I'm just waiting. Just going to wait for that to break, get to my price, see if it comes up to retest. If it rejects, then I'm going in for a short. The RD 2.0 indicator is probably coming out, I don't know, later this week, maybe. Phoenix Binary, a member from the community, has been working tirelessly on this, which is awesome because you guys know that it takes a lot of work and effort and time to make an indicator, which is why people sell them, to compensate them for their time and effort. But he's like totally cool like me and wants to give it to you guys for free. So right now, the RD indicator looks like this, right? Let me get on something that's not marked up. Euro GP? Yeah, okay. So you have your time zones to trade, New York session or London session or whatever. And then you have your 200 moving average, your 100, your 50, and your 21. And it gives you an indication of where the bullish engulfings are, where the regular engulfings are, or the 3-line strikes and the regular engulfing candles, as well as the RSI, the TMA RSI Divergence indicator. It just gives you an RSI level with a floating moving average in between, as well as showing you divergences, whether they're bearish or bullish or hidden or regular. Version 2.0 of the RD indicator is going to look something like this. This is a sneak peek to all of you guys. Whoa! Thank you, bro, for the... What the fuck is an ARS? I don't know that currency. Argentina. Okay, cool. Thanks, bro. Just started 2 months ago. You're a great inspiration to continue practicing every day. Thank you. With a big hug from Argentina. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. So this is what version 2.0 looks like. It's the same concept, right? So you have the 21, the 50, and the 200, but between the 21 and the 50, there's going to be kind of a strength or momentum cloud. And this will show you, and this is what's going to help you hold your positions a little bit longer. Say your take profit was a 1 to 2 off of this engulfing candle. You could, seeing the strength and the redness and the energy behind that movement, you could be able to hold the trade a little bit longer until you started seeing it turn green, getting the loss of momentum, and at that point you're looking down and you see, okay, we're getting regular bullish divergences. Maybe we're looking at a trend reversal. And then at that point, you can wait for your big ass candle and start scalping in between moving averages. So it just adds a little bit more oomph to the momentum, because the indicator that we made is a momentum indicator. I want you guys to trade with the trend, and I want you guys to be able to hold the trades longer with the momentum, get a good chunk amount of profits. And so with that, also the 200 line will also change color. So as we've tested it and then, come down, it turns a more intense red, letting you know that the momentum is there and that you can actually hold your position. But then when the momentum starts to lose, you get the first indication on this cloud in between the 21 and the 50. letting you know that it's losing momentum and may start coming up. And then once it does break a few moving averages, then you can see it's no longer bearish. It's now in a bullish mode. So the 200 actually turns green to let you know. Cool. So, I mean, it's a little bit of extra flavor in there. There's also going to be a floating table right here that kind of, it'll give you, the ATR, the average true range. Maybe we might toss some market sentiment on there. It's not done yet, so that's why I'm not releasing it, but it looks good and it'll help you hold and get in your trades longer. What I'd like to do eventually is get rid of all of the noise of, a lot of these engulfing candles are just engulfing candles, like during a period of consolidation. But the ones that I really want to focus on, and that you should also be focusing on, is the ones that bounce off of these moving averages, like this one right here. This one right here bounced off of the 50 and the 21 in a nice downtrend. We're below the 200. These are the ones that I want you to focus on, not these little fuckers. These things don't really mean anything. It's the big ones. You want to trade the big ass candles. Okay? So I hope you guys like the sneak peek of RD 2.0. I still have trouble with the fact that indicator is named the RD. I'm not a narcissist. My wife would say I'm somewhat of a narcissist, but that's a little bit, yeah. Yeah, I know that, Ivan. That's, yeah. Thank you. Any super chats and tips, like, I greatly appreciate it, because I know the value of money. I know, some country like here, when I see people spending money, it's ridiculous because it's 4x what it is in the US, and the amount of money people spend here on, like, especially an iPhone, is ridiculous. Like, monthly income is 3,000 Polish currency, right? Like, that's like the standard, or not standard, like a low, medium, livable wage for most. And then an iPhone is 12,000. So that's like 4 months of income just for a phone. It just doesn't make sense here. Whereas in the US, you're making 3,000 US, but the iPhone's 1,000. So yeah, it's fucked. My indicator is not on TradingView, Carlos. Watch my video where I say the best free indicator, best free scalping indicator, and there are links to the indicator under that video. And what you have to do is click those links and then scroll down a little bit and add it to your favorites list. This indicator is not in the public library, so eventually it will be, but for right now, it's just for members of the community. Lucas, I was doing math off the top of my head. I was over-exaggerating the 12,000, okay? So, no, but you have to, like, consider, like, the taxes built in or whatever. So I think if an iPhone, like, the highest end is $1,400, you have to multiply it by 4. So you're looking at 6,000 plus a 23% VAT tax. So 6,000 plus 23%. And that's how much people are spending on fucking iPhones here. Yeah, so check this out, guys. Ken, one of the admin, has been working on the MT4 indicator. And it looks good. It looks freaking good. How do I make this shit full? I literally hate MT4 because it looks like Windows 95 and it pisses me off. Okay, so look. This is a little sneak peek of of the MT4 indicator. So you get the same things. Everything's adjustable. You get arrows for engulfing candles. You get the divergences on the RSI. I'm probably going to release this either later this week or early next week. But yeah, if you guys only trade MT4, which is completely fine, this indicator will be available to you also, so you don't have to switch between TradingView and MT4 to get your entries. Yeah, I mean, okay. A lot of you guys have a misconception of my overall grand scheme of things. I'm not going to, like, in 6 months' time be like, and now I have a course. It's not like that. I'm trying to help people make money. I'm trying to give you the tools that are going to assist you in that process. So a free indicator on TradingView created by somebody in the community that just wanted to help. This is awesome. Instead of, because all of this information you can get on free indicators, and we just stack them into one, so the people with a TradingView account that can only have 3 indicators, you know, they don't have to use up all their slots. They have 2 indicators right here for free that are just a combination of 7 indicators. And it's getting better with, you know, small tweaks in the development of it. And then actually taking this information and hiring somebody to program the MT4 version, and we're also going to give that to you guys for free. And then I have another dude that makes EAs, a bot, right, to trade automatically for you based off of certain parameters of this strategy and of this indicator. So I sent him the MT4 indicator like script and said, make me a bot. How much is it going to cost? And so we're in the process of testing that out, because I would love to automate my trading based on my strategy. So that's why I don't advocate you buy other bots, because I don't know if they work. You have no idea like how it makes its decisions. But I know my strategy, and I know my strategy works well. So a bot created on my strategy would automate my trading. So if I just click it on and then it trades automatically for me, I can go play with my daughter and still make money on my trades and, you know, be machined, because machines give you a specific stop loss, a specific take profit, a certain risk percentage per trade. So all of the emotional aspect of trading goes out of it when an EA bot is doing my trades for me. So if I can make money off of that and have, I don't know, a 70% win rate or an 80% win rate, which would be phenomenal, I'm turning that thing on, and I'm probably never going to trade again because it's doing it for me. Why should I waste the time looking at charts and markups when computers are analyzing it for me? You know, I'd rather focus on the mentality things of it. That's why I love my Focus Friday videos, even though they're the lowest ranking, lowest viewed viewed videos on the channel. I love doing them because of the response that I get. People need that information as help, the encouragement, the motivation, the whatever. I do that even though it's underperforming and probably detrimental to my YouTube channel's growth. I do it because it helps. I want to help. I want to help people. That's it. What trading brokerage platform do I use? I use Osprey because I don't know. I was searching for brokers that were reliable, that I could deposit crypto and withdraw crypto and trade in, you know, a base currency like US dollar. And that's the one I chose after talking to them for a little bit and then trading on there and making withdrawals and deposits, and everything's fine. I've never had a single problem. So I use them. There's probably better ones out there, but it's the one I use and recommend. It's in the Discord group if you guys want to check it out. So, yeah. Also, for those of you guys that are unaware or just uninformed, every link under my YouTube videos is an affiliate link. When you click those links and buy that service or use that service, I get a small kickback. It ranges anywhere from 1% to like 6.5%, which is nice. It gives me some supplemental income. It's not huge thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars every month, but it's nice. And I live in Poland, so all of the US dollars that I earn is times 4. I make a pretty good living off of affiliate links. You guys even saw it in the off-topic chat. I made a video on how to make money, or how to make $2,000 a week driving Lyft, which is like Uber in the United States. And that video has over 250,000 views. And after this whole pandemic thing, rideshare is now growing again, and they're looking for drivers. So now the affiliate program is back up. People are still watching my video, and I got an email on Saturday night, Sunday morning that, you know, I got some referral commissions, and I haven't gotten them in 2 years. That video is 3 years old, and I'm still making money off of that video. I think I made like $1,300 over the weekend while I slept because of a video I made 3 years ago. So affiliate links, they're kind of cool. They make good money. You don't have to pay to use a brokerage. You deposit money and trade with that money. There's fees when you place a trade. There's commissions and there's spreads, and that's how they make their money, but you don't have to pay to use the platform. Yeah, I do have a referral link for Osprey. It's probably linked under this video. If not, it's in the Discord group in the chat called Brokers We Use. Ethereum. Dude, so look, dude, like we broke up above this 200, right? And then came down, and now we're rejecting. So, I mean, we might, this is the previous low, right? At like 1,700 or whatever. But like, look at this. There's a reason why we hit this as a resistance and then came down. But now we're at that same level, and we might actually use this as support. I genuinely don't think it's going to drop down to 17 whatever again. I really think that's statistically unlikely. I think we're going to find support here because look, at this point, look at where the RSI was. And then looking here, look at how far below on the RSI we are. It's plus we're getting a huge divergence right here. So we have our low here and another low here, whereas on the RSI, we have a low and a higher low. So divergence right there on a 1 hour time frame. I would say it's going to push up. I'm bullish on crypto always, even when it's tanking. Already currently watching Euro USD and was starting to see a swoop on the 15-minute. Euro USD, let's look at it. Euro USD, where the fuck are you? Do I have it on my chart? Hold on. Euro USD. Boom. Sort of 15-minute breaking a minor support on the 1 hour. Give me some insight. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why this wouldn't push up. Yeah, this is going to push up to the 200 minimum because I like to get my first reaction and impression off of price action. So we've been in a downtrend, right? We're breaking trend lines and shit, and we're losing momentum. So look at this. We're creating low, higher low, higher low. New structure, right? So you look for divergences and trend continuation. This is why I really like hidden divergences. If we look at the RSI, we have our low, our higher low, and then what's this? A lower low? So this means that at this point, we were oversold, theoretically, right? At this point, we are more oversold. So this right here is a hidden bullish divergence. I don't see why this wouldn't come up to the 200, which is at 1.18974. Okay. I'm not gonna be doing AV or whatever it's called. Yeah, so my why video is quite popular. I'm glad you guys watch it as motivation. Yeah, US 30, I mean, you got to wait a little bit, you know? don't jump in too early, because we're still, in this push up. We're losing a little bit of momentum, but on the 15-minute, look at that. Like with this new version 2 of the RD indicator, we're in a period of consolidation. We're losing momentum. Once this really starts swooping and breaks this trend line, that's when I'm looking for my entries. I'm going to remove that so you guys don't get all like, oh, give me the indicator. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Check this out. Last week, when I did the live stream, I think we were at like 55,000 subscribers. Today we have 65,526. The channel's growing again. I mean, it's been growing the whole time, but now it's growing like even faster, which is cool. So thank you guys. And in the last 28 days, we've had 1.1 million views. And since I started this channel, I've had 2 million views. 2 million people. 2 million clicks on my video and watched. That's insane. Do you know how much 2 million is? That's a lot. Especially for a small channel like mine. Like, I'm getting numbers and statistics of channels that are 5 to 7 times bigger than my channel. Like channels that have 500,000 subscribers or 750,000 subscribers, even close to 1 million subscribers, I'm getting the equivalent, if not more views than they are on a consistent basis, which is fucking awesome. I'm really stoked about it because YouTube has been a passion of mine for the past 7 years. If you guys don't know this, I've been making videos pretty much every single day for the last 7 years. So if you think this is some overnight success on this YouTube channel, it's not. It's fucking thousands of hours of work. Shit, where did the chat go? There you are. Hi everyone. I don't use MT4 desktop. I dislike the fact that it looks like Windows 95 or 98. It's too boxy and shit for me. I like TradingView because it's dynamic. I can put on a bunch of stuff, public libraries of indicators. I'm an indicator whore. It's more seamless to me, and I can customize it to how I like instead of an MT4. How long did it take me to be consistently profitable? 2 years? Dude, I literally made every single mistake there is to make. I've lost over $30,000 in the markets, but I'm stubborn as hell. So I kept, learning, and I was in a gajillion Forex groups. And here's the thing. You learn from the people around you. You learn from, your searches on YouTube. You learn from your searches on Google. And not everybody has the whole package of what you're looking or what you need to learn. So I've been building my puzzle, putting all the pieces into place, getting my strategy and why and what and how. And every single person I come across that I become friends with and that I learn from, whether I don't know them personally or I know them personally and we do like a one-on-one chat, whatever, all of these things help me create the person I am today, becoming, less losses at first, and then, I'm actually profitable. This is weird, and staying consistent and diligent and, following my rules for every single trade. And yeah, I still I lose sometimes, but it is what it is. And so I win more than I lose. So yes, I'm consistently profitable, but fuck, it took me 2 goddamn years and it was exhausting, and it breaks a lot of people, and they do the same things, the same mistakes that I did, and they give up and they don't push forward. And I'm stubborn, so I kept pushing forward. And then once I learned these things, and I know I'm really good at explaining things, obviously, so that's why I make my 10-minute videos explaining the relevant information, so you don't waste your time on a 3-hour, video, except for these live streams. Yeah. I mean, I was losing a lot of money for a really long time, man. But that's what it takes. That's why I suggest demo, man. Until you're completely confident, 100%, you have statistics, you have a trading journal, and everything lines up, and you're like, cool. I've been demoing for 3 months. I have a 78% win rate. This is how much percentage profit I've made on my account for each one of these subsequent months. Now I'm ready to do real money as long as I follow my rules, because it's completely different. Again, emotionally, once you deposit real money and start trading with that. I'm not the best trader in the world. There's people way, way better than me, and I'm not making millions of dollars a month. I'll pull in 5, maybe 6 grand a month in trading, which is phenomenal. And I'm only trading, maybe 2 times a week maximum, because I wait for my setup. I'm very patient now, because before I used to chase the trade and like forcing it. And I'm like, no, it's got to do this because now I'm trading, so it has to be my entry right now. It's not it. You have to wait for the market. You have to be patient. So if you guys think that I'm like the holy grail of day traders, no, I'm a good educator, giving you the strategies and solutions and helping you with the things that you're struggling with, because I've struggled through every single one of your struggles. I guarantee you, if you've lost money, I've probably lost more. I know that, like, when you lose and you have no stop loss and the way your guts feel and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? My wife is going to be like, all of those emotions. I know that. I'm trying to stop you guys from doing that shit. Dude, you rock, man. Continue to be a great leader in the market. TMA RSI Divergence Indicator. How do you access that indicator? Go watch my video. Right. Hold on. I'm going to link it in the actually, I'll just dump the indicator shit on here. Boom and boom. So these 2 links, they're 2 separate links. They are going to take you to each indicator. And you click on that and then you add it to your favorites, and then it'll show up in your favorites. When you click on indicators and it has favorites right here, just if it's not showing up, log out of TradingView, log back into TradingView, standard IT, turn it off and turn it back on, and it'll be right there. And you'll see the RD and the moving average official indicator. Okay? Or the TMA divergence indicator, sorry. Yeah, I'm watching US 30. That's why I have it up on the chart the entire time. See, we're hitting that trend line, and I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Just wait, see if it hits my price point, see if it comes down, retests it, rejects off of it. I'm still waiting for that big-ass candle, okay? That big-ass candle is going to be my entry point. Even if it's like this long, I'm still going to enter off of it, because big-ass candles are momentum, and you want to get with the momentum. What's the difference between a trading platform and a Forex broker? A Forex broker is where you deposit your money that you trade with. And then the trading platform is where you enter your trades with the money that you deposited into your broker. It's like this. Your bank is your broker, and your debit card, when you go to 7-Eleven or IKEA, that's your trading platform. Okay? Cool. I like analogies a lot. Are you kidding me? There's 6,000 installs on the indicator. That's pretty legit. What would your take profit on US 30 be? Here. Like absolutely here. What is that? 34,847. Yeah. Maybe even here, but that's a small scalp. That 34,919, which is still a $100 move from where it is right now. But this would be the zone, and or this trend line. But it's hard to break through a level of support and then use like this. This is my take profit. Also, just click the down arrow next indicator at the top. The RD indicator never shows up in my indicator. Get into the Discord group. There's like a whole chat based on the indicator if you guys have questions. I looked at gold USD earlier today, so just rewind the stream. I did make a video on my mistakes. Watch my risk management videos as well as my Focus Friday videos. Which indicator do I use mostly? Let me show you. I use this. Support and resistance lines. Trend lines. This is how I do all of my analysis. And then I'm like, okay. So we're at a previous level of support or resistance, right? So is there a divergence? And then I pop up my RSI divergence indicator. I'm like, there's a big fat divergence. Cool. Let's see what the moving averages are doing. And then I pop up the moving averages and I'm like, okay, cool. We're starting to lose momentum and swoop. Maybe we're looking at a reversal. Break in trend line. That's my entry. Big ass candle. That's how I trade. I don't use indicators to tell me what to do. I use indicators to confirm what I'm thinking. I don't usually do fib retracements unless I'm trading crypto, because with the bull markets that we were on and then retracements down, those were very consistent and thorough. Whereas Forex, it moves slower than crypto. Yeah, Osprey is unregulated, which is fine as long as they're, a big company that wants their clients, to be happy and be an existing business long term. If you get with an unregulated broker that just popped up this month, it's probably a bad idea. But I'm completely fine with an unregulated broker because it allows a lot of different people from a lot of different countries to trade because you can deposit crypto. So, plus regulated brokers have really fucking low leverage, which I don't like. Yeah, I always trade US 30 and Australian dollar, US dollar. Those are my two go-tos. Somebody asked me the other day why I chose those two. Because I fucking lost so much money in the markets on every single currency pair. These two disrespected me the least. So I didn't have those massive losses on these two. The other ones I did, so I don't touch them anymore. It's like when you go to a taco shop and you eat a burrito and then you have, food poisoning for 3 days. You are never going back to that taco shop again. It's the same thing with me and these other currency pairs. Like GBP JPY can kiss my big white. I just don't touch it anymore because I lost a lot of money on it. It's got a bad taste in my mouth. Same with gold. I don't like trading it because I have a bad taste in my mouth about it. I don't really like to trade Bitcoin. I prefer Ethereum. I don't know why. It's just a personal preference. If your two time frames don't match up, then I know what you're saying. That, say the 1 hour is bullish or whatever, but the 15-minute is below the 200 and showing bearish. I get that, but that 15-minute is going to be bearish up until the support of the 1 hour and then go bullish again. The overall trend is the stronger one, which is on the higher time frame. RD 2.0 is not out yet. It would still need some fine-tuning and adjustments, okay? 0 pips, Brett. That's funny, bro. Dude, I had a fucking chicken taco from Del Taco once. The one time I ate at Del Taco, and I was dying for 3 days, dude. It was out of every orifice of my body. Alexandria Wright, he's a porn star. Okay, let's just look at NAS 100 and then we'll call it because we've been doing this for an hour and I don't want you guys to sit here. Oh, hold on, wait. So, so many of you guys are like, why aren't you placing trades during your live Forex trading live stream? Because I don't have time to sit here for 7.5 hours waiting for my trade to watch, let you guys just sit here and watch me like this. I have other shit to do. This is like a business that I'm running. Plus, I'm a full-time dad. So if you guys want to watch somebody trade live the full time and like sit there for 5 hours and watching him, this dude, somebody from the group was like, hey, you should check this guy out. I checked him out. He's cool because he's not, you know, a 100% success rate trader, but he's documenting everything, which I'm really a big fan of. It's called A Trader's Journey. He's got a few thousand subscribers, and he literally sits for hours and, you know, like 2.5 hours on this, and he shows you his trading journal, the trades that he took during that session, what he was thinking, why he was thinking it, entering the trade. If it doesn't pan out, he gives the reason behind it. If it does pan out, like, and he's got, you know, he really breaks down the mentality and being a strategist, not a gambler. So his consistency and everything, like, this is freaking phenomenal. If you guys want to learn how to trade or how, but luckily, like, I cut the trades early to monitor your trading over time, to be consistent, to make this an actual profession, not just you entering a trade because you know you want to and you're gambling. Like, this guy does really much higher probability, really nice videos. So not much higher, but A Trader's Journey, go check him out. My trading edge. Nas 100. Top. Not even looking at any support and resistance levels. Let's see. High, lower high. Yeah. This level is going to see a rejection. We've got 3 divergences already. And on the 15-minute, we've already broken through that floating. Yeah, you're getting divergence. This is probably going to come down, just off the top of my head, not doing any like in-depth analysis on structure, support, and resistance. I have these live sessions every Tuesday, 3 hours before London session, 6:15 a.m. GMT +2. I place my trade on my phone. I do all of my analysis on TradingView. And if I see my entry, I open up MT4 on my phone. I set my take profit and stop loss, and I click buy or sell. And then I put my phone away. And then I go live my life. Because if my trade didn't play out, I was wrong. And I'm okay with being wrong because I have proper risk management, which is what I didn't have long ago when I lost thousands upon thousands of dollars. Don't do what I did. It's fucking stupid. Cool. That's it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Wait, hold on. Let me see if there's an entry right now on. No, don't move that line. Nope, no entry yet. Break of trend line, get down to here or retest. If it breaks and retests and rejects, like, pretty much this is the zone that I'm looking for. So it's not there yet. I'm sorry I didn't live trade during my live trading session, but it's really great clickbait and it brings people in because people are looking for live trading and I want to grow my audience. So sorry, not sorry. You're right. Twerking Tuesday. I did get $5.52 from Super Chats. So you guys deserve it. Oh man, my back hurts. Fuck. I sit in my chair way too much and I sleep on the floor. Cool. Bros, thanks for joining. Get in the Discord group, chat with fellow traders, ask questions, answer questions, be engaged, do good things, help other people. Don't be so money hungry all the time. The greed is one of the big problems in this industry. That's why a lot of you guys are losing a lot of money, is because you're greedy and you're not taking profits. So, thanks, dudes. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Bye. See ya. Later.